Hello, humans. It is me, Fuzz. Yes. Time for some more Destiny. It's a good thing I just remembered, actually. There is something I noticed while searching around on my phone. The Destiny 2 app has afforded me an opportunity, yes. Perhaps I should wait until I get to the postmaster, because I started to make use of it, and then I was like, wait, perhaps I should hold off on it. Actually, I wonder. Oh, okay, so some of it's visible already. If not, maybe all of it. We got an exotic here, we got an exotic here, and 2 exotics here without even playing. And they're higher power, so it's a good thing I held off on it once I realized that I potentially could make more use of this. What's not good is how none of them are armor that I really want. This one might be decent. Less decent than I want it to be. Yes. Essentially, the rewards from last season, like the last season of the previous expansion, I forgot to acquire the exotics from it. But on the app, the Destiny 2 app, I was able to actually acquire them. I did not acquire all of them, but it looks like I have acquired some of them. There might be a legs or a head piece at the vault. I am unsure. I've also shifted more of these around again in an attempt to find what fits best. After using this a bit in one of the strikes, I was reminded by how I actually kind of like this weapon. And don't really want to lose it as part of my arsenal. Now then, in this session, the hope is that I'll be able to get the last red frame of the sword. I need more of these. I can masterwork an armor piece, which is also interesting. I have one at the war table, one of the engrams. I have 8 of these. I could upgrade some gear. Do I still have the bounties that I grabbed off the phone? Yes, I do. 5 hours remaining. I'll definitely be able to accomplish that in this session. As much as I want to jump in and acquire more exotics, it would be potentially, sort of wasted? Partially wasted. There are more of these, more prime engrams to acquire, which I can actually go and do that during this session too. I think it makes sense. I only have 2 keys. Once I have 5, I'll jump back into the seasonal activities, so I'll probably end up being strikes. Is there Gambit 2? I guess what I'm thinking of when I did was last week then. And Iron Banner is gone. What the heck is this? If Trials of Osiris is over here, the heck is this? Oh well. I mean, considering the bow is no longer in the pool, I feel like it would be a waste to even bother try. Ooh. This is very doable for me. I almost flawlessed it. Well, I want to say by accident. I mean, like, I wasn't trying to die. But then I died on the way down after, like, what, the second encounter? Guess the second actual encounter, so yes. Why does something about that feel odd? Is that technically the 3rd encounter? How many encounters does that dungeon have? The ogre bit, you don't get a treasure after you get past the ogres. You get a treasure after you beat the Chamber of Suffering. Does it technically only count that dungeon to have 3 encounters? Or am I just being goofy here? Do the rest of the dungeons only have 3 encounters? I mean, Shattered Throne has the beginning one, then it's got the ogre, and then it's got the boss at the end. That's 3. Prophecy has, once again, 3. 3 ones that grant treasure anyway. Then the loot cave has... The loot cave has 4. It's different for the loot cave. Huh. That's interesting. Duality, I think, only has 3. Yeah. Spire the Watcher. 1 ascending the tower, 2 fighting the harpy, and then 3 fighting the boss at the end. It also only has 3. The loot cave has... That's interesting. It has an extra loot you can get. Huh. I feel like there's another dungeon I overlooked somehow. But there isn't one. Right? If there is, what is it? I guess I didn't really count Pit of Heresy's one. I think it just has 3 rewards, though. So I guess, yeah, technically after the second encounter is when I ended up dying. But maybe that wasn't the last time I went there. So probably the time before last time I went there. I was contemplating about going here, because I have a lot of the material to upgrade stuff. Masterwork. Not masterwork, enhanced perks. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. A unique catalyst, but I don't like it really all that much. It's a weird feeling. Like, in some ways I like it, but at the same time I also kind of don't. There are things about it that I like. Okay, so I did not get another exotic. It's just these ones. This one, its stats are worse. I'll just fuse it to this. Its stats appear to be worse to me than whatever the other one is that I have. Oh my. Its stats are actually better. Okay, just making sure I wasn't like in the vault or anything. Better in some regards, actually. Oh, wait a minute, but this one also doesn't have any mods on it. Whoops. It does push my resilience to the next level, though. Just not my recovery. Theoretically, this one's a better fit. And does have one more stat point. Heightened discipline, but they both have that. This one has even higher discipline. Okay, I think I'll keep this one actually. I thought the other one was better, but I think not anymore. Yes. The Celestial Nighthawk that I have in the vault are probably better than this one by my views on it. Looks like I only have one. Better natural intellect. Its mobility is naturally rather decent. Its resilience and recovery are the same though. It's got better resilience, but aside from that, its strength is better and its recovery is better by 1. I'll pull my one from the vault and then fuse this one to it and then stick it back in the vault. Also, I want to mess around with this a bit. It was also one of the weapons I was contemplating about. Though, it might be for naught. I don't want to forget about the thing I wanted to try either. The Shatter Dive. We'll see about that. As for this, it's this one to this one. I feel like I had a different Celestial Nighthawk somewhere. Oh wow. I didn't see it when I was in the vault. Oh, I am in the vault, okay. Okay. There are also gear from the dungeons that would be rather nice to have. Shoot. If I'm looking for enhanced traits, I potentially... Okay, what gear do I have that I intend on using later on, like that I've deemed to be too valuable to just simply no longer pay attention to? I don't really use weapons like this typically, but from what I'm aware of, this shotgun for some reason does more than others. Like more damage. I'm not sure if that's been changed since I last checked, but last time I checked, that's what was going on with it. And I don't understand why. This one? Not high enough level, I think, for what I have in mind. That's the thing, I'll have to be high enough a level. I haven't been training these enough. These are all set. Why is this one not? That perk has not been upgraded. Same with that one. I can upgrade this. I can upgrade that too. Really? I have a roll like that? Steady hands. Allows me to switch it faster. Okay. I guess the difficulty is deciding on which one I actually want to upgrade. This one I would want to upgrade. Man, I can't upgrade that right now. It's my highest power piece of gear on me. Just put this away for now. Can I upgrade this one? I can. I already did, actually, for some reason. Even though I use this one, or have used this one more, to my understanding. I probably should save some of these upgrade materials actually for this sword. Yeah, now I think about it. I'll do that. But I will upgrade this glaive. I have 8 of the material. So upgrading 2 perks should be fine, I think. That being said, I do want to upgrade... Oh wait, what does upgrading this do anyway? Improves the duration. I'll probably be the same for this one. Improve duration. Yeah. I shall do this one. What if I feel like there's something else to be done? Range. No. It's just the other perk. It is pretty much the only thing else to do. I will save one of them with anticipation of sorting out one of the stasis bows sooner than later. There's also another weapon during this season, or I guess in this case the expansion, that had caught my attention originally, but I kind of forgot about it. It's one of the weapons from Neomuna, which I have been putting 0 effort into going to go get. Or grind for them. The heavy grenade launcher is extremely intriguing, and having a crafted one of it would be rather amusing, I think. My concern is being able to do any manner of boss damage with it, because I don't think that's a very applicable idea with the way it's designed. Unfortunately. This. Okay. My stats are going a little odd, but oh well. What was that? Oh, the board. I can interact with it now. Interesting. Not that it really means anything for me. I think. I don't have any bounties for these. There's that one and that one. Will they be of any real value, though? Perhaps I should let their ones sit. Yes. Strand and void. Oh no. Not this. But we can do 2 at the same time. This makes more sense. Here we go.
Guardian. We've received intel that Bracus Zahn is supplying weapons to the Shadow Legion.
Okay, I guess that oversight will just have to remain. Kinetic, huh? Let's put it to stasis. Both of them. He's dead! I got you.
My scions have already attempted their onslaught of Zahn's base, but I miscalculated the strength of this operation.
You miscalculated?
Yes. Do you have further questions?
Right. Let's get them free.
I cannot see. This is no good. Oh, that's even worse. Like, I'd rather not be able to see. Well, the aerial vehicle is going to be really annoying to deal with. Well, that's ominous. Yeah, it gets a flying ship, but it's a little too tough.
Zahn has done some redecorating. Though I don't think I can call this an upgrade in terms of taste, but perhaps the cannons could be of use?
Yes, perhaps indeed. Where exactly do you think you're going? Hey, he's using the arms. How interesting.
I informed the Empress we had already dealt with Zahn, or at least I thought we had. But he's returned somehow.
Names hold power. It is not unlikely this new Zahn is a successor who has taken up the mantle.
Regardless, he must be stopped.
You punk!
Thank you, Guardian. I've instructed the Scions to aid you. Free the others, and you will have a formidable team to face Brachus Zahn.
We'll take all the help we can get.
Come to think about it, is that guy behind me using Sweet Business? I don't really hear anyone ever use it anymore, which is kind of refreshing. Slightly appalling how it's taking us still that long to kill this thing though, even with someone like that blasting away. Actually, they're both wielding abnormal weapons. I think the other one's wielding Service Regime. He is! Two of the first and rather good auto rifle exotics. So ultimately, even with this, the Shadow Dive doesn't really feel meaningful, but perhaps it would feel more so if I were by myself. I miss not having my icicle when I use this grenade. I suppose I could use this moment to try out the thing though I was talking about. Yes. How does this feel in a harder activity? And does it still have issues with stasis? I guess I should keep using stasis then. I'll be able to see that way. Problem is, I don't have a lot of ammo. My, how violent of them. Boom. Need more ammo. Ooh. There we go. I just need to kill him. You guys are killing them too fast.
Oh, they have a tormentor, do they?
I need to look for my opportunity to... There we go. There's a sniper. I'm gonna have to do something about that sniper as well. They dealt with him, okay. There isn't a whole lot I can do with this guy, so... Nice. Not nice. $8,500. Dang it. It looks like it doesn't get a buff at all from the stasis storm, which would make it just like the glaives for some reason. But it's not getting its damage reduced, which is what I was concerned would be happening. I think at one point it was weird. At one point it was getting an increase, and then when they made some changes initially, I'm not sure if they made it not get an increase anymore, or if it just simply... Well, I'm not sure if it suddenly had less damage, or if it just simply didn't get a damage bonus. It was just normal. Okay, you guys, you can clearly see that I'm mugging him. Why would you blow him up? Well. I need more ammo. No more ammo. But this still feels quite potent. I don't like its catalyst. I think I would be more fine with its catalyst if it was done differently. By that I mean specifically its cost. You have to kill a guy and then you can use your ammo to... Oh. Wait, does it only take 2 now? That might be a little different. Does it only take 2? No, that took 4. How come just a moment ago it only took 2? Well, that did a lot of damage to him. Normally against bosses, it doesn't do that. Hey, sucker. Ow. Dogs. Thank you for the assistance. But your dogs appear to, well, not be interested. Wait, now he's using Sunshot. Even with their buff to it, that's a woefully weak comparison that you've just gone and made, sir. Though, no, we've got Solar Threat, not Solar Singe. It still wants us to hurt him, as though he hasn't been hurt enough. There we go. Ooh, ammo. Uh-oh.
Shield is making me mad. Got to get rid of it.
Quickly! Okay. Well, that was a nice assist. He like shoved the big Cabal guy out of the way. Cute. Oh, there's the dogs. Yeah, this weapon would really shine if it didn't need a kill for some reason to be able to throw that rock. If you could just expend its ammo, there you go. Now you've got a really, not only a rather odd catalyst, but one that's actually effective. As it stands, its cost is a bit much. And perhaps a bigger ammo supply. I think it can only carry like, how much? That's 36 right there. Yeah, maybe that's fine. Why can't I hit his tiny little head? Ah!
We've cut another head off the proverbial Hydra.
Hydra have but one head, Deborah.
Oh,
Yes.
a shader. That's
Vex
different.
Hydra do. There's an old Earth mythological creature that... never mind.
You would do well to leave your hide site to better understand our enemies.
I'll do that.
Well, if stasis isn't going to buff the power of this special weapon, then pairing it with stasis isn't exactly worth it. Oh, I remember now why they probably did that, because that rock would be ridiculous. Actually, wait, no, because it was buffing the shots before, but the rock wasn't getting buffed, from what I remember. It was getting buffed before, which is interesting because it wasn't a primary. I think that specifically is what was buffing it too. That's what was weird about it, but I'm unsure? Maybe I'm remembering it incorrectly. But yeah. I don't think they'll ever remove the cost from this. And honestly, the cost wouldn't bug me very much. If you didn't have to kill something, because then you could actually use it. You could use the thing rather offensively against certain, like, tougher enemies. Though, it seems to do pretty decent even without the rock. There's a void cinch, huh? Why does my stats go wonky when I switch to this one? Is it perhaps that the roll for this is, yeah, not actually all that great in some regards. In fact, considering it's masterworked, its stat roll is actually rather terrible. It's impressive that I'm using it still, I guess. Another one. Void Surge, huh? Unfortunately, this isn't buffed yet, but the buffing they're gonna do is gonna be kind of weird to it. They should have just made it volatile off of every hit. Yeah. Because as it stands, giving it weakening to the heavy swing is just kind of... yeah. Not good enough is what I end up thinking. Not good enough indeed. Oh dear, I'm gonna be in big danger in a moment if my understanding is correct. Because they spawned back there. Which means the enemies just simply haven't spawned in yet. Which also means I can cheese this probably by just going through here. Hard. Oh no, they're way far ahead. That's different, okay. Wait a minute. Oh, that's starting. I was like, what are these guys doing here? This is how it looks with this ornament. Very nice. I like this look. there one over there too? Ow, ow. Did that guy just drop it on me? And why? Let's go. Am I wearing the wrong helmet? No, not helmet, chest piece. Why did I not get a buff? Did it wear off that quickly? Multi-rounds. It's there now. Oh my. Where's the little tag of them? Oh, okay. It doesn't tell me how many tags I have, but I can see it dangling from the weapon. Really? I mean, this weapon's cool, but I think it's just not for me. It being cool, it intrigued me, but not well enough, it seems. Ooh. Ow. Wait, that didn't... Okay, there we go. Wait, this thing has a catalyst, doesn't it? What does the catalyst do? Oh. I forgot. So wait, direct hit do more damage to the combatant's shields. Dealing damage increases reload speed. Rapid fire blows against grenade damage to combatants refill the magazine. So using it as a way to open up for... Are you kidding me? Then they killed off the tormentor. Nicely done. Oh, that's why I heard a sword swing. Oh, shoot! I didn't mean to actually almost kill him. Though I think he thinks that I meant to kill him. I want a better ornament for this weapon. That would be very nice. And the ornaments it has, it's not like they're bad, they're just not my kind of ornaments typically. Hey! The heck are you two doing? You're leaving me to fight him by myself? This is about to get weird. Crap.
Where's an overcharged solar cell when you need one?
Exactly. Shows up as an enemy, but we can't hurt it. Oh, immune, huh? Cheapskate. Why'd it kill me this time, Bungie? Why? Then again, it's doing some ridiculous damage to some of the enemies. It's the guy with the eager edge, so it looks like he's got a sense as to probably not let himself get killed, hopefully. Even if he dies now, I'll be fine. Wonder if he's aware. Looks like he sees our death timers from a distance, so probably not. Come on, kill him. Yeah. Get it. Wait a minute. Are we all using eager edge? The exact same sword too?
Well fought, Guardian. We've cut another head off the proverbial Hydra.
Hydra have but one head, Deborah.
Yes. Vex Hydra do. There's an old Earth mythological creature that... never mind.
You would do well to leave your hide site to better understand our enemies.
I'll do that.
Did that accomplish any of them? It did. Let's just do the regular strike one, because it'll be done faster. How much damage does this do in a regular strike? My. I still don't entirely get how this weapon is supposed to work, and perhaps I should not try to get used to it while buffing myself like that. This is okay, though, I will say. Ouch. My phone. I reached for my phone so I could put my item away, but forgot that my phone is charging. There's a cable attached to it, naturally. Yes. Well, it's nice to see how the Lawrence driver. It looks rather nice with that ornament. I like it. Wait, why does it sound like we're going to the EDZ? Huh?
The Lucent Hive are targeting Guardians in this sector.
Track down our missing fire teams and target any Hive leadership you encounter.
Once you locate a Hive lieutenant, my scions will help you sever its connection to the Lucent Brood.
Bang. You just there. Wait a minute. It's got full ammo still. Well, in the mag. That's right. Actually, with the way this is, this works out very interestingly. Am I being assaulted? Find someone else to mess with. Bloody punk. That shot was a miss. There we go. That's better. You. Dang it. Even though I could see his head, it didn't get him. Huh? Oh, hi there. Uh-oh. I missed! That one didn't miss. Uh-oh.
The loosened hide drained the light from our guardians.
Bungie?
It's
Bungie?
horrible. Stop them before they do something worse.
Have to be more careful with that. I'm not trying to smash people into walls.
These hive are bold, flaunting their stolen light in front of our faces.
Their confidence will be their undoing. Feed them their own swords.
Like that did a ridiculous amount of damage. Why did it not go off? There we go. That's better. the dream world we get. Fun. Did that do 200,000? What the heck?
Projections of how Savathun controls her army.
Impale them on your spear.
Here we go. Am I still fast? Yes, I am. Doing this battlegrounds was kind of it was kind of amusing for my recall. It wasn't that bad, except for when what was just about to happen to me almost happens. Oh wow. Oh no. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I was trying to keep our battles as being just me and him, but then his friends just kept trying to get in the way. Dang it. I feel like these were doing more damage to her though during the actual season. Uh-oh. Think about the bounties I had. Englave? Yeah, sword englave. I'm being assaulted. You guys almost let it respawn. I have not seen what happens in this engagement if that happens. Is that? Ooh, graviton lance.
The Traveler must see something in the hive that we don't.
Consider yourself lucky. The Traveler could have chosen the Cabal.
How is that worse?
Because if Cabal had the light, you would not be alive for this conversation.
Shoot, is that both of them? No. Uh-huh. I wonder if acquiring a bunch of the exotic armor now would actually make my power technically be capable of rising again. Just recalling something my older brother told me. I wonder if I'm going to get to see it in action in a moment.
How you living, hotshot? I thought you and your ghost might come back.
Escaped inmates are going to town on the reef. We're gonna deal with it at the source.
Then you'll want to take out the warden's servitor. It's going haywire.
What if I combo them together, like how it's supposedly potentially meant to be used? Okay, that's not going to do anything to this guy. Just some peasant who's in the way. I don't know. Kind of like that bit on the ceiling. Just some peasant in the way. Except it's an object. So, yeah. I'm back! Whoops. Hi there.
Did you miss Prison me? Of Elders welcomes you.
Does it now?
Impress your warden? Yes.
If I don't want to. Yes.
Is that Varix?
No.
Hell no. Varix left his pet servitor behind, and the thing went nuts. Thinks it is him. It's running the whole prison through some kind of combat drills.
Oh yeah.
Only way to go deeper is past this prisoner transport. The warden's servitor blocked me from shutting down the whole prisoner transport system. So watch the rails.
Long road ahead of you. We won't get this prison in order if you don't find that servitor and put a bullet in it.
Incoming.
Okay, so its description is wrong. One enemy is enough. If it got overflowed based on the wow. If it was overflowed by the amount, then that would work out even more brilliantly. So I can treat it like something with auto-loading holster if I do it just right. Found the wrong... If it doesn't end up happening just right, then, no good. Kaboom. No, he came to take my kills.
This here is a Vex cell block. I didn't think time-traveling robots would form gangs in prison, but there are Vex here of multiple subtypes, slaved to a single mind.
It's okay, it happens to the best of us. Coincidentally, it also happens to the worst of us. So which are you? Yes, which are you? I suppose there's no real telling. Whee!
Important target, Guardian. Kill or be killed.
I missed. No. Ow, my head.
Round one. Kill them dead, Guardian. They are dead. You are not. Round 2. Dismantle mines, yes. Or you
Aha. Solar weapons. Oh dear. Fun thing about these, the longer you leave them, the stronger their blast is. At least that's how they work in the wealth dungeon. Yoo-hoo.
You face final round. A mighty cabal challenges.
I think he took my kill. Oh.
Hey, shiny.
You fought. You won. Your treasure awaits.
Oh. Well, I'm just encountering people with all sorts of old-fashioned exotics. What a nifty one there. Wrist runner. What do you wear? Got? What is that?
Looks like the trickster left you a present. I always
Okay,
hated
hand
her.
cannon.
But she made me laugh.
Oh well. Bye-bye.
Hey, get ready for the biggest
shoot.
gunfight ever fought in prison. That crazy servitor's down
Well,
here.
if I messed something up, I was gonna end up killing them because it looks like they gained more momentum than they're supposed to have.
An old friend is here. Judgment at hand.
Whoa, what was that? That had like momentum like nobody's business just now.
Vex. Advantage.
Whoa, now it's a party. Well, they really revamped the EDZ strikes. Hopefully they revamp this one this year. Because I really like this strike, but then the typical way this battle ends up going is the 3 guardians end up melting him right at the beginning. Is the typical response to this strike. On harder difficulties like Grandmasters, if you can't do that to him, you'll probably be in quite the bind. Because then you're going to have to deal with an actually really tough fight. Oh wow, he can tilt that. I don't think I realized he could do that. Just baffle. Sword calibration. I have no... what that is.
Cabal strategist.
Anyone else? Dang it, they killed it.
What's your scam here, Christian? You always have one.
No scam.
My guardian just annihilated a small army to kill 1 servitor. You have an army?
Careful who you threaten. I just wanted to help one of my favorite guardians out. Guy can't do that? I thought this was a new golden age. Be kind to each other. Am I right?
sorry.
You're the sorriest.
Yeah, so wait a minute, but then, if that ends up being at that power, oh, interesting. What the? That doesn't look complete. That's odd. Only at 8. Don't take me in for another one. I'm a little confused. So I got my highest power stuff. Max power. Brilliant. And the exotics will only be at that. They'll only give it at my exact power. They won't give it any higher. Okay, then. Then, in that case, I need more gear like this. Preferably not too much like that, if you know what I mean. That would be quite annoying. Solar weapons, huh? This one. And I guess this one for now. Where do I jump into next? Oh shoot, I haven't been watching how many keys I have. Okay, I have 4. Does doing the activity here give me a key? Or can it give me a key? I guess I should be asking myself, do I have a key for that activity? What does the key for that activity even bloody well look like? I guess I'll sort out trying to get the red frames from those when I'm playing my other classes, trying to unlock strand stuff for them. Because I'll probably be running around Neomuna a lot with them in such a scenario as my... is the way I figure it, yes. What power would each of the pieces of gear be giving me? Would they just be up to my level? It's still the most recently released dungeon, so technically it might give me powerful gear all the way through. Huh. And there's another thing on my mind. I'm still under power, but it applies these. Curiosity of trying it like this was only because I'd be having the surges that gives you by default. No, I should try such a thing a different time when I'm more likely to win. If I'm just after extra power, then there are likely other ways to go about it. Hmm. Well, while it's the one it is right now, I can't go do any of this by myself. Winning in that Nightfall, even on the same difficulty that we were playing on, like, just a little bit ago, even if we were on just that difficulty, doing it by myself would be ridiculous, given what they've done to that strike. The, like the Brakazan one. The arms dealer. Current seasonal activity on the highest difficulty. This is something I almost never do because there's like no real good enough incentive for me to do it. Plus, it's a pain to do it. Weekly campaign. The conditions to go up from 8, or I guess to become 8, considering I've met like annoying conditions like this one, I could probably... Yeah, I can probably get this without too much effort. Vanquisher, huh? Like, after getting to 7, I was like, I probably won't push any further to try to get any of the others. Didn't really see much of a need to, or an interest even, in that. But if it's that much within reach, it becomes more of a, like, a why not type of thing. It's something to do that I don't entirely disapprove of. What's this? Ooh. I haven't gotten this even once. Oh. What's this? It's not bad. It's like the Neomuna shader, I guess. That's also not bad. This is acquired elsewhere. But, okay. Only this one, though. Interesting. Okay, so if I want to do something for power, Spire the Watcher on regular might be not so unreasonable. Doing it on this difficulty, they'll end up probably just killing me too quickly. Then again, last time I tried, I wasn't actually on the power level, and it seemed weirdly easy. So, perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps I'm wrong indeed. Okay, against what is reasonable, I will give it a shot. If I feel like I'm woefully out of my good scenario for this type of thing,
An old acquaintance among the hidden.
yeah,
Tells
then
me
I'll
that a
retreat.
Seraph complex recently powered on for the first time since the collapse. Shortly thereafter, Vex incursions were reported. Anna flagged the site as a potential pillory bunker. If the Vex gain access to its systems, they'll use it to wrest Rasputin's submine data away from us. It would be catastrophic. You've landed at the source of the complex's AUG supply. Centuries in Martian rust have done this place no kindness. Our window of opportunity is short. AUG surges destabilize the complex, and Vex are breaching the command matrix. Go.
I wonder if this will technically count for the melee. Whoops. I guess I can technically do that actually without concern. Alright, auto rifle that I only just made like a few days ago. Don't let me down. It having demolitionist is actually in some ways not so bad. Oh no. I suppose we will put what I just said to the test. And why does it do that? If there's no enemy to melee, sometimes it just makes you throw your melee ability instead, which is really annoying. Well, he got roasted. I forgot about that. That's going to make things significantly harder. Champions! I also forgot about that. Yeah, no. Considering this gate, this door opening sequence will be harder than the probably than the actual encounter will be. That is so ridiculous. That alone would stop me in my tracks. Is there anything I can do to make it even remotely reasonable? The other time I came in here with Teraba, but these are champions. This is ridiculous. Why? Unraveling rounds deals with barriers, not overload. If I was gonna try to be strategic about it, stasis would be how I'd deal with these champions. Yeah. What else? This can help me move. Why is my stats lower than they're supposed to be? That's a bit better, I suppose.
You've landed at the source of the complex's arc supply. Centuries in Martian rust have done this place no kindness. Our window of opportunity is short. Arc surges destabilize the complex, and Vex are breaching the command matrix. Go.
Isn't it overload and barrier? Why do I not recall any barrier champions in this activity? We've done it on this hard difficulty before, just not by myself. Overload. Overload wouldn't be such a problem if Bungie didn't decide stupid things like this. Oh, only for that moment? Really? How about the moment I start shooting, Bungie? Overload weapons like on automatic weapons like this wouldn't feel like it's utter crap if it happened instantly. Right now, that's the one thing that Divinity has over every other weapon still. I think the moment that beam touches an overload champion, they'll be stunned. Without really any delay. If there's a delay, it's like an almost reasonable delay. Invisibility and healing would have actually been really good, given what I'm doing. There's something I didn't sort out. What's this? Now I think about it, do I need to use this? Yes. Yes. For the buffing of it. Then to solar. Yahoo! Not strong enough, I see. Still. Come on. Come on inside. I have artificial. What amazes me the most right now is that I feel like with the notion of me using stasis, this very well might be a bit more doable than I was thinking beforehand. I need to be careful not to attract the attention of minotaurs when I don't want them around. It'll give me a natural surge to avoid and strand. I'm hearing something approach. Boom. Whee. Okay. It's costing too much of my ammo to do that. What am I being assaulted by? Something else is blasting quite heavily. This is a dead end. This is a terrible idea. Why? How come is it okay? Him being slow didn't just What did I just see? Why was there two of them right there? That looked like one. It didn't even freeze the other guy or affect him. How was there two standing in the exact same spot? I am very confused by what I just saw. Okay, so I don't need solar. So then, if I want to go about this, are there barrier champions? Anywhere in this? barrier in Overload. I don't recall any such thing in the last encounter. I don't recall any such thing in the second encounter. And not even in the first encounter. There is none of that. The heck are they on about? It's just Overload champions all the way. Okay then. So... this to help me stun them. Something to break the shields. Something strong enough to break the shields. Aligning both of my things would be really good for this. So from what I can tell, if I really want to try this, I'd need to switch my gear. Like by pulling stuff from the vault. What I need is one of my void bows. Not that one. That's not even the void bow. I'm looking for, well, one with turnabout would actually be rather useful. But that's also not the one I'm looking for. I just found every one aside from the one I was looking for. There we go. This one. Now I need a decent special weapon to help me through this matter. Now, I can use a special weapon craftily designed to be of use in a scenario where it theoretically shouldn't be. Now I just have to find some kind of a way to up its power. I see no way to up its power. That is not good. Anything? That one's not good enough. That one's close, but still not good enough. How far off are you? Oh, you're fine. Sort of. Maybe. You're not fine, though. That's to be paired with this. I'm gonna equip this. This then, maybe? This would be useful for helping me be tougher. This could be useful for my bow. This will be necessary, won't it? I feel like it will be. Especially for when I'm actually dealing with the bosses. I won't suspend them. This then. Just thinking of what would be reasonable for me to use in this kind of a scenario. Survivability is a must. So this or this. This will allow me to go invisible. So this ends up being the best choice. If I masterwork it, its stats align nicely. Having heavy will be rather important, I feel like. Yeah. Hopefully I don't regret it. Well, in this case I don't need to put it there. Actually, because there's nothing else I can put it to, I almost do need to put it there. Well, that's disappointing. Then here, both to void. This is important. Having these is useful. Having this is good. I shouldn't actually need this, so the time dilation will be more useful. Okay.
You've landed at the source of the complex's arc supply.
Why does the
Centuries in
sword
Martian
say it's
rust
overload?
have done this place no kindness. Our window of
I'm gonna have to
opportunity is
hope
short.
that there really isn't any
Arc
overload
surges
barrier
destabilize the
champions,
complex,
otherwise I'm gonna be very
and Vex
screwed.
are breaching the command matrix. Go.
Suspending the overload champions won't stun them in the typical sense, but it will buy me some time. Oh, that's right, I'm lower power. I forgot to remedy that matter. I don't look invisible. That's concerning. Let's just hide away from it while I attempt to contemplate how comes I'm still lower power. It's this. Anything else? It's just that, then. It's not necessary to do this really right now, but I shall do it anyways. Okay, now something for my bow. I should have something for that, I think, somewhere. Hopefully I can find it sooner than later. Something expendable, please. Somewhere. Something I don't need. Something I can get, oh, like just get rid of without being concerned. Anything? Right. That's a problem. This also means I am no longer the power that I was hoping to be. That almost completely counteracts the reasoning of me coming in here. Or trying to, I guess. I can't get rid of either of those as well. Does any of these have like a low amount of kills that I can get rid of and just make up the difference later on? This, for some reason. Okay. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. There we go. This reminds me of something else that I also wanted to do, which I have not been able to do on the app. So I'll do it now. There's that. And do I have another divinity just in the box, or did I already get rid of it? Yeah, if there was another copy of it in the box, I got rid of it. So that's the warlock. Okay. And then I make another one because I don't have another one on me. There we go. It's like I traded their power levels. I have some heavy. I'll rearrange those after this then. Now I'm on the power level, punks. Let's see what you can do. Okay. That's very dangerous. That's not right at all. Why is the timing so off? Okay, then they just stop entirely. And then suddenly abruptly continue. This was not thought out well. Because of the nature of the way the super is, it allows me to dominate anything that's not like an actual boss entity. Very good. Yes. What? Bungie keeps doing crap like that to me, of course I'll probably end up losing. Oh, that is so ridiculous. Why are they out of sync? That is something that I've wondered like this whole time. Why are they so heavily out of sync? I get they're at different distances, but I need to be truly ready for this. I'll just start. There's probably a delay. Oh yeah, okay, I can hear that very clearly. Okay, that seems to be fine.
You've landed at the source of the complex's AUG supply. Centuries in Martian rust have done this place no kindness. Our window of opportunity is short. AUG surges destabilize the complex, and Vex are breaching the command matrix. Go.
Dealing with the Cyclops is important. Yes. What kind of aim is that?
You've
Shut up,
landed at the
Osiris.
source of the complex's arc supply.
Nobody wants to be hearing this every
Centuries in
time
Martian
that they get
rust have done
killed
this
by
place
these
no
goofs.
kindness. Our window of opportunity is short.
They have a whole
Arc surges
encounter
destabilize
just to
the
not give you any
complex,
loot.
And Vex are breaching the
Then you need to
command
fight through
matrix.
some more enemies
Go.
before you can actually start another encounter. That's weird. This one's treated like an encounter. How comes you don't get any loot for it? That just feels like you're being scammed. Perhaps I should wait to challenge the champions. What the heck just knocked me to the tumbleweed? Get somewhere where I'll be able to see the Cyclopses. Really? Well, he wanted to shoot fast, it seems. Whereas the other ones just kind of take their time. Perhaps a sniper would be... No, because I need to be able to deal with the champions. And this is not going to help me deal with the champions. Not only is their precision spot annoying to deal with,
You've landed at the source
but when
of
am
the
I going to get a
complex's
chance to
arc
blast
supply.
them like that?
Centuries in Martian rust have done this place no kindness. Our window of opportunity is short. Arc surges destabilize the complex, and Vex are breaching the command matrix. Go.
Using my melee on the first guy is a good idea. I can get some orbs off of it, and position myself to try to deal with the Cyclopses. Though if I can't kill them fast enough, which is the next issue, they'll kill me. Or I'll try to anyway. You there, peasant. Much too close, much too close, much too close. That's one down. Really? Okay. Seems the majority of things in this dungeon that damage you use void. They use solar a bit in the second encounter and the first encounter because of the goblins. But a lot of void. Yeah, I don't need my sword charging rapidly. So I'll actually just do both of these. I've noticed something that might be a bit concerning. Shoot, I need to pull out my other bow. And there's another Cyclops, it sounds like. Because the one with turnabout, I'm breaking these guys' shields in 2 shots, roughly. Which makes me concerned that the buff I have on it to help it do that isn't actually making a very big difference. Yeah, if that's the case... Oh dear. It's gonna be hard to tell now. 1. Okay. I can't tell at all. Or you've got to be kidding me. I had a feeling that sounded kind of odd. Too much of my gear is not on the power level. It's just ridiculous. Fight so hard to get to the right power just for you to, like, mess you up because you only have so many pieces of gear that's that power level. Ultimately, this will take too long. I've already been going for more than 2 hours. Or over 2 hours, more like. I don't want to do either of these, though. Right now. How annoying. It requires me to complete the dungeon. That's what's annoying about that one. And just doing it regularly should have been fine. I swear, if I have the same struggles, I am not gonna stick around inside. Wait! I just realized there might be more bounties I can acquire.
An old acquaintance among the hidden tells me that a Seraph complex recently powered on for the first time since the collapse. Shortly thereafter, Vex incursions were reported. Anna flagged the site as a potential pillory bunker. If the Vex gain access to its systems, they'll use it to wrest Rasputin's submine data away from us. It would be catastrophic.
Trying to get the app to load so I can send certain pieces of gear away, but it's not doing it. How annoying. Just have to go about this the normal-ish way then. Without a fast shooting bow breaking the eyes of the guy up top is basically impossible. Which is extraordinarily annoying. No, there's a funny idea. I wonder, even if what I'm thinking worked, it would not be a very reasonable type of scenario, I think. Because now I'd have to chase him down with this shotgun. I was just picturing when he opens up to deal with the eyes. Because of how big the spread is and how much damage it does, could it still just bust the eyes? It might. It might also fail. But it's an amusing idea.
You've landed at the source of the complex's arc supply. Centuries in Martian rust have done this place no kindness.
Same
Our
as you,
window
it seems,
of
in this
opportunity
case.
is short. Arc surges destabilize the complex, and Vex are breaching the command matrix. Go.
Oh, if the rest of it was also like that for you, that would be rather concerning. But yeah. Whee! Just imagine it. Once they finally upgraded, that melee would have killed probably majority of these goblins. It'll be brilliant. Wow, now this just feels really, really powerful now. And that is how it's done.
They're a fanatical sect of programming devoted to the darkness.
This one, a heck of a description for a robot. Or a robot species, I guess. Well, that looked odd, but okay. I survived.
Ishtar Collective in a Seraph complex. Peculiar. They were rivals in the Golden Age.
Well, yeah, I know.
This wasn't just a pillory site. It was a joint research facility focused on extrasolar colonization efforts. The sole divisive have been scouring research logs. They were looking for something more than to imprison Rasputin's subminds.
When documents become logs, I mean, that's a lot of paper you must have been using. For you to just straight up call it a log. I think I'm gonna play this really risky like this time. Or I'll get... actually no, I have a better idea. It's technically less risky. Well, aside from how I'm standing will allow me to come under a lot of heavy-duty fire. That part's not so safe. What you gonna do now, Bungie? Found a way to be safe. have to have done that with stasis technically. And achieved pretty much the same result. Where'd he go? Oh. Okay, change of plans. I don't want to die. So... I'm gonna do this. Bye-bye. Wow, this is a long elevator ride. I feel like it took longer than normal. I wonder why.
Information stored here, but could it be linked to my visions? Why else would the witness be interested in these files?
Oh no, he seems to be interested in triangles if you ask me. If he was really interested in these files, he would have come here himself, potentially. Then again, there was the whole thing with the veil, and he did just kind of use ghosts. Could just use ghosts here too. Isn't this... Wouldn't this use an actual rally banner? Just thinking about what I want to use for this. This technically should do. Yeah. Can I put the bow away now? Yes, now I can. Okay. Yeah, I still have ammo for it. Hey, you! Did you just mirror that? Hit him like twice. That looked like it did a lot of damage to him for some reason. I'm not sure why. I think I hit one of those guys a second time somehow. I can't see the switches properly. This is ridiculous. It's like I didn't have the buff, actually. How odd. Crap. This is gonna get violently painful. I'm not careful. Okay. And... oh, come on. Why did it not work? It disappeared. That was way too close. Dang it. There we go. I thought I was going to die. But it didn't happen, you see. You're in the way. I don't think that's going to work. Same with this. I have a feeling I'm hearing something really annoying. And I'm wondering why. There's a switch that I somehow missed. I am very, very confused. Was it that one? Yeah, it was. There we go. 2. Very nice. When did I get this and from where? I'll fuse it to this. What power is this? So they're all pinnacle. This was actually well worth me coming here for, I'd say. It's got a roll that's not entirely terrible, because this is interesting on this weapon. The real question is, what do I fuse you to? Now, I'm just thinking, did I already get the flawless in this dungeon, or no?
A Vex mine remains in this terminal
I
like
don't
an
think I
open
got
door.
the flawless.
It's
no.
using the tower's arrays to connect with installations across Seoul. This must be in preparation to imprison the submines. Breaking their connection could end this threat.
Do I try it? I guess I do. If this works, this is going to be really weird, potentially. I really think that this should have granted me a third grapple. Main reason is because the other classes have like a third melee ability, just naturally. What does the hunter get? Oh, if they're using this certain aspect, then they get 2 grenades. Is it specifically for the grapple, or is it just 2 grenades? You have an additional grenade charge. Your grapple creates grapple tangle at the grapple point. Yeah, it's specifically. Well, it's not specifically for the grapple, but in some ways it is. Yes. Okay, then. Is there anything else? I guess this. Or this. Don't know if this would last. So then this. I shouldn't need any of those. Same with those. Same with those. So yeah. Though not being able to heal off orbs is actually quite the risky scenario. Like I was saying before, I've grown too used to using it now. Now that I started making use of this triple stacking with buff. No good. I'll use them, seeing as I don't have really any ammo. This is not the same bow. kind of actually annoyed at that. That's ridiculous. I got very confused. Well, there goes the flawless. A lofty notion that I was going for anyways. Just kind of figured I might as well if I can do that. Simple change of arsenal was all it took to set that. Really being something else. Buzz off. Really? Well, that does quite a lot of damage. Oh no. Get the feeling I left something. Left it hanging. Didn't sort it out all the way, did I? Did basically the... No. I sorted it out. Left it hanging at 1 like I was supposed to do. Yeah, I did deal with it. Oh, great. again, Bungie. Just re-granting me the buff sound over and over and over again. Really? Still not enough to kill them. Interesting. I just want that to stop. That's so annoying. Just have to wait till the entire buff is gone. Interesting. Huh? Really now, Bungie? I set it up all the way just for that to happen? We'll go to the Enclave and remind myself of what I can change this bow to be capable of doing. That's where I could have sworn I looked at the amount of time I've been playing for. Just a few minutes ago I thought I was like, what, only a bit over 2 hours. That must have been after I stopped trying the master version, is what I'm thinking of actually. It's like 45-ish minutes ago. And what do you have for me? What can this even get, actually? I feel like I took a look at that already and then just... now I don't remember. Okay, very nice. Now then. The explosive head one, and theoretically I should pair it with this. Or this, if this was more useful, but... This seems reasonable to me. Because if that explosion can trigger it, and I'm pretty sure it can, that would just work out for the better. Rampage, huh? Paired with what? It's a shame the rolls for this weapon just aren't all that great. All the really great perks are in this slot. Wow, there's like one really good perk in this slot. While the rest are like disappointing. Increases my airborne effectiveness and flinch resistance. Whoop-de-doo. That's nowhere near good enough for me to be wanting it on this weapon. Surplus! Of course, it's in this slot. With this in the same slot. You know, you couldn't have just put them in different slots? That way I could combo them together? That way it would have a purpose, this one? No. And this one's just... well, no. I can't really see much of a purpose for it. Stats for all, huh? It'd be nice if this was on this slot. Melee energy, huh? If they do stack with each other, then it might be kind of nice. Thinking about how many rolls of this do I actually want? How many rolls do I actually care to have? Come to think about it, wouldn't Headstone also work with this? Theoretically, yes. What if it works with this? I'm curious now. Bungie said some stuff about this perk and wanting to upgrade it, but I don't know if they will and or when. Well, when will probably be once this season's over. Like, once the next season starts. But in terms of the scale of how much they'll upgrade it, that's questionable. They were saying something about wanting them to be able to pick up like the class specific things with this perk. And I was like, yeah, that's a good start to making it actually have some value. All you need next is, well, actually was the next thing they mentioned, which was orbs of power. And they're like, no, if we allowed it to do that, it would be either they would be too good, or I don't recall if that's what they were saying. They were saying something. I have this weird feeling they were saying something about they couldn't make it do that. Like they were having problems with it. Which insinuates that they actually wanted to make it do that or be capable of doing that, but then at the same time, it was just going to be a problem. Who can say? Just thinking if there's a way that I can pair them up without overlapping any of the perks. And I'm not seeing any really decent way to do that. Any way that could have worked for such a thing just ends up seeming like it would be garbage. Because it involves making use of traits like this, this, and this. This I can potentially force into being useful. Same with this, and this will just, it will be useful. It's that simple. But this, no. This, I suppose it could be useful, but it's questionable when. Not reliably useful, so to speak. And this, definitely not. Though, now that I contemplate it, no, the flinch aspect. From what I was like, the flinch aspect might be useful for Crucible, and I remembered what this perk is. It's like Frenzy, without everything that's nice about Frenzy. In other words, yeah, it would be useful for Crucible if you somehow got this to trigger. Wait, what kind of accuracy? Increases airborne accuracy, specifically, and reduces flinch. Huh. Maybe. I'm not sure. But perhaps, oh, it's not even, it's too far. Even if I was going to try to make use of this, I'd want to pair it with this, probably. Why would I want to switch my bow? Because I've got other abilities to use? No, not even really. I wouldn't want to pair this with that. Actually, I guess it would have to be paired with this. But this, as it stands, kind of sucks. So there is nothing for this. There's just nothing. It's just that simple. It's that bad. Does this up my handling? This will do a better job than this will do. Potentially. How about this? Does this up my handling? This also. Because they're more reliable. Well, it's not that they're more reliable. It's that they do something other than just this. These would almost be reasonable to pair together if I could, but I can't. A bow that's made to fuel bow punches. With abilities. An interesting notion. Pairing this with Headstone, if Headstone can trigger this, would be potentially very interesting. Especially for my Stasis Hunter. That might actually have an extraordinary value once they make the upgrade to this perk. Yes. Yes, that would be potentially very interesting indeed. Reloads the other weapons. It doesn't seem worth it to me. Is there something else I could do? The only other thing that comes into mind is that you could make it increase the ammo drop rate. By having this, make it like you have a scavenger on while wielding the weapon. Not simply while you have it equipped, I mean while actually holding it out. That's an interesting idea indeed. What does this do? Increases range? Whoop-de-doo, that's utterly useless on a bow. Ridiculous. It has occurred to me that that perfect float could also be paired with the gut shot straight. Though the perfect float is just... Oh, it extends its duration. Whoop-de-doo. Reduces the accuracy penalty. Hmm. I see the problem. If I do it like that, I've found a purpose for every one of these perks. Aside from this. And technically this. And then these two would be the only two remaining. Two garbage traits. This one more than this one. I mean, I can imagine someone making use of this. Compare it something like this. This, I find it hard to picture how the heck you make use of this reasonably or all that great. It's the kind of perk that I imagine you use just trying to get a slight extra edge on Sun and Crucible. I think I'll try giving the perfect float a shot with Rampage. Perhaps that's what I'll make this one for. Though if I go this way, I'm gonna make a lot of these bows. Shoot, how many do I actually want to make? I don't need to make a whole bunch of them. I could just settle on 1, 2, and 3. That forgoes quite a bit if I do that. That means no Rampage. So I guess 4 of them then? Still feels like quite a lot of bows to make. Though I've made lots of other weapons too beforehand. While a 5th one comes to mind, I think probably should not do that. I swear, I'm just not gonna feel the effects of this, am I? I'm gonna leave this one in preparation, or gonna put it in a way that'll be in preparation for that idea I had with the shoot to loot. Okay. But I'm gonna give this one headstone, so I guess that's what I'll stick on you for now. Yeah. Now I've been going for quite a while, so I will stop now and go to sleep. So, as usual, it's been me, Fuzz. You'll see me again next time. Bye for now. It's nice that we actually got some of the, some gear like this, though. It is somewhat reassuring, yes. And next time, whether I like it or not, I should probably go do some... Actually, shoot. I really did want to get the sword this session. I have 5. I doubt these 2 will give it to me, but let's see. I would say it can't hurt, but I've been hurt by things that I didn't think could hurt me before. Quite a bit. With, what, having a human body and all that. Quite vulnerable, this human body, unfortunately. Or human bodies in general, I guess, not even just mine. I'm starting to think the golden strings on this is somewhat actually just intrinsic to this bow's design. I thought it was because of the shaders I was putting on it, but now... Only gets to me when you think about it. That's 2 back-to-back, and they both... either of them could have been it. But no. Just kind of ridiculous. But no. Ridiculous. Can only hold 5 keys as well. Also ridiculous. We've got electronic devices that allows us to store things in basically in form of data, and we can only hold 5 keys. It's probably the most ridiculous sense of a storage problem to come to mind. We have this kind of high tech, and I can store this many guns, but I can only have 5 keys? Ridiculous. But yeah. Then, yeah, that's it then. Oh. Uneventful though, unfortunately. That last bit. Bye for now. Oh.